pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Altair is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield, Odubel Herrera. When the Phillies were turning things around and turning that organization upside down, bringing up young talent, he was the first guy. Won batting titles in the minor leagues and really got off to a good start in the big leagues as well.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Well, that ball is hit hard between the 5 and 6 hole, and you saw the third baseman right there start to slide and maybe scoop it. Looked like he olayed it, but I think he was trying to get his body in position to spin and make a throw to first.
In now, Garrett Cole, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Runner at first here, one man out. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out, number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, George Springer. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right side, hit hard. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Herrera on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half. Now at the plate, number 17. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
First baseman, number 17.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Here it is on 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in now, number 5. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In there at the knees, strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And that misses 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And behind the plate, Yadier Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it, he can catch it, he can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will, I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
Now in the box, Tommy Joseph. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that. Pitch because it'll be important for him.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Runners on first with 1 down. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Andres Blanco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Cole sets 1-0 on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Expos are out on top 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, home of the Liberty Bell, the cheesesteak sandwich, and the Phillies. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Yadier Molina.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A runner at first with no outs here. Ready with the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
He'll try again, 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Paul Molitor. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch that changed up down. Just didn't get him to go after it.
Ready on 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. It's there, and he's out at the plate for a double play. No runs on one base hit. One error in the inning and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Expos lead it 1-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
Pitch on the way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Skied into very shallow right. Springer has it in his tracks. 1 out.
Batting 9th, pitcher Vince Velasquez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Vince Velasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs, just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And the pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Second baseman Cesar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. Montreal is out in front here, 1-0. Ready now, Howie Kendrick. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Second baseman Howie.
Into the windup and the pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Oh, look at Franco. The throw to first. It's in time.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Striding in, Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here it comes. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out, and he misses and likely will get an earful here as that retires the side. Now batting, Odubel Herrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Herrera.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And he misses 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch. Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Altair. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
1 strike now from Cole. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Standing in, number 17. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's behind the runner to first.
No runs, no hits, and one error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Molitor is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, number 5.
Riding in once again, number 5. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. Montreal leads this one 1-0. Here's George Springer. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. Franco has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogart.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Montreal is on top 1-0. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Andres Blanco.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The 0-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, he can't make the play.
Man, this is the stuff they teach you when you're a kid. You've got to call it. Looked like there was some miscommunication out there, and nobody made the play. That's a gift to the other team.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this foul tip is held onto by Molina. A fine play there by the veteran backstop to help record the punch out.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game.
7,
That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
In now, Franco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Striding in once again, Paul Molitor. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his right, Hernandez. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the first pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Blanco takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Ready for another shot now. Howie Kendrick, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now here's the pitch. And Kendrick gets the hands through quickly there, but a little too quickly, as this will find the seats foul. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Expos are out in front here, 1-0. Daniel Nava is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Daniel Nava.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. And the Phillies are into the hit column. Josh Harrison is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Number 5, Josh Harrison.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hernandez.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. From the stretch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it. Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up. Montreal is on top here, 1-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Luis Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
57, Luis Garcia.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Nunez.
On the ground to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Garrett Cole.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
The batter, right fielder,
George Springer will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Altair. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Ready once again, number 17. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 strike now from Cole. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Number 5 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Tommy Joseph. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Montreal leads it 1-0. Ready now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Xander Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Well, there's another single. They're getting a lot of hits, but they're not getting that big clutch hit. They've only driven in 1 run, but they got a bunch of hits already strung across the scoreboard.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, left fielder,
Josh Harrison stands in, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Paul Molitor, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. A man at third with one away. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as it's grounded sharply to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Expos on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Andres Blanco. He'll lead things off.
The Phillies, the shortstop, Andres Blanco.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Digging in once again, Franco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Right-hander starts to loosen out. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Tommy Kingley is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Kingley.
set and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Down and away, ball one.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
The batter,
Freddie Galvis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Freddie Galvis.
Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Ready on 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Number 2 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 2.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. Montreal is out in front 2-0. Number 2 will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 2.
Yadier Ramos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Howie Kendrick. No hits in 3 tries so far.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Didi Gregorius will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up. Out there. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. 2 down.
Now batting, pitcher, Tommy Kahnle.
Miguel Sano will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Montreal is on top 2-0. Didi Gregorius is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Hunter Strickland comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Coming to the plate now, Heron. He'll be the one to greet the closer, Hunter Strickland.
Number 23.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitch or a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, number 17. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Swings through the slider there. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled back. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in, number 5. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set. Here's the 3-1, and that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes, and he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over.
This one was pretty evenly matched coming in. 2 spring training teams, but someone's got to win. Either way, both of these teams will look to move up the ranks and continue building a formidable squad.
A 2-0 finish today. Vince Velasquez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
On 11 hits,